There, Lisa here. I am so in need of a yoga practice, so let's get started. I hope you are too. We'll start sitting on your mat. You're on the ground. You're welcome to sit on a block or a bolster. If you'd like to elevate your seat a little bit, sometimes makes it more comfortable. Pelvis higher than the knees. Hands either can be face down or face up in your lap, or you can create some sort of mudra, either fingertips touching or palm to palm, maybe thumbs touching, or index finger and thumb can touch. Rest in your lap. Take a few full body breaths right here. Hi, baby boo. I have my baby girl here today. One more full breath. If you're comfortable closing down your eyes, go ahead and shut your eyes. If you're not comfortable doing that, you may leave them open. Just take a moment to get present. Bring yourself right here to the space that you're in. See your body, your seat, whatever it's connecting to, the floor beneath you, the ceiling above you. Notice the walls. Perhaps you're outside and you notice the lack of walls. Now each breath, so just gently move in and move out of your body. Allow your back teeth to separate so your muscles in the face and jaw are relaxed. Soften your shoulders, but feel the lift of your bones. Lift and support of your bones. Just a few more moments right here. Allow your eyes to softly open. Bring the palms of your hands together and just rub them vigorously. Little blood flow into the hands. Good, and then let the palms separate, just noticing that sensation, the heat that you felt. Good, and then interlace your hands. Bring your palms together, forearms together, and start some figure 8 circles with your wrists. Just nice easy circles and figure 8s. Good, and then take the palms, keep the hands interlaced, press the palms forward, pull the shoulders back. Stretch the palms, wrists and fingers. If you can, take the arms upward, let the inner shoulders soften. Straighten the elbows as much as you can and pull the floating ribs in, bottom ribs in. Let the arms float down. Interlace your hands behind your back, excuse me. And then take the knuckles of the hands over to the right hip. Squeeze the elbows together and then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Squeeze the elbows together behind your back. Draw the jawbone back towards the neck. Lift the head, take the arms behind, stretch back, shoulders back, and then hands to the left. So keep them interlaced, palms together. Squeeze the elbows together. And then drop the right ear over to the right shoulder to whatever degree you can. Pull the jawbone back towards the neck. Sit up really tall. Continue to breathe. Lift the head, stretch the arms back behind you one last time. Good, and then let that go. Take a few shoulder shrugs or shoulder circles. Do one at a time. Bring the shoulders back and down, arms out. Take the arms up, thumbs touch, arms down. Do that 5 times. Shoulders down, arms up, touch. It's not even the shoulders that are down. It's the inner part of the shoulder, so the upper trap muscles that you want to keep descending. Keep them soft. Up, touch, and lower. So my shoulder exercises. 2 more. Up, touch, arms down. Last one. Up, touch, interlace the hands, stretch up. Last one. Good. And then float the arms all the way down. Come forward onto your hands and knees. You'll walk the arms forward into a puppy pose. Walk the arms out in front. Then you lower the chest and the forehead towards the floor. Your forehead can touch, great. Mine's not quite there today. My shoulder's feeling pretty stiff. Just be where you are. The forearms are on the floor, that's fine. Take 2 more breaths. And then lift up, walk your hands back to the knees, tuck your toes under, press yourself up to a forward fold at the back of your space. Come into ragdoll, holding opposite elbow with opposite hand, like soft bend in the knees. Just check to make sure the ankles are under the knees and are under the hips. That little sway can happen side to side or front to back. Shake your head, yes and no. I noticed today just how kind of resistant or tight my hamstrings are, the backs of my legs. Just want to soften into that space, that sensation. Not forcing, not willing, just allowing. Let the breath filter in and empty out. Softly release your hands to the mat and begin to walk forward into a downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward. And then the first down dog can be full of movement, kind of pedaling it out, or it can just be landing in stillness. Walk your feet back or your hands forward to elongate your downward dog. Bring your feet together and take your right leg up to the ceiling or the sky. Bend the upper knee and roll the hip open. Go ahead and switch legs. Right leg down, take your left leg up. Bend the knee, roll open. Bottom heel can be up or down. Set the left foot down next to the right. Look forward and walk or hop your feet to your hands. And rise up, extended mountain. Arms up overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Take 1 om, or it could be a hum, or you can just listen. Breathe in. Through sun salutations, open your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog or child's or puppy pose. Set your gaze, your drishti, to a single point. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Look forward. Step or float your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Bow forward. Exhale. Rise up. Inhale. Extended mountain. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Chaturanga. Low plank. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Uddiyana. Look forward, step or float. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths. Exhale, step or float to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. One more, rise to the top. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. To breathe. Look forward, step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Chair. Do you love when you pants that just continually fall down? So bend the knees. Feet can be hip width or together. Your weight back into your heels. Try to lengthen through the sides of the body, so lengthen through the waist. Maybe stretch the arms up if that's comfortable, but inner shoulder, that's what I'm guilty of. Inner shoulder soft. Breathe here. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward for your 1. We'll just hold this first one. Grounded through both feet. Press into the 4 corners of each foot. Front knee over front ankle. If you can, right thigh parallel to the ground. Stretch your toes out on the mat. Reach up through all 10 fingers. Breathe in. Chaturanga, low plank, breathe out. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Left foot to left thumb. Warrior 1. Good job. One more breath in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Ha, ha, ha. Breathe here. One more breath. Empty. Step or float to your hands. Lift halfway. Forward fold. Chair. Inhale. Bow forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot to left thumb. Warrior one, root and reach high. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And pause and breathe. Exhale, empty, step or float to your hands. Lift halfway, forward fold, chair, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot to right thumb, warrior one. Right back down, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot to left thumb. Warrior one. Reach up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Exhale. Things should be moving and heating up about now. We'll do that one more time through. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Utkatasana, chair. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot, warrior one. Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Left foot to left thumb. Warrior. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Come forward into a high plank. Sorry. We're going to take side plank. Left hand is the base. So spin the heels left. Extend the right arm up. But if you can, you'll bend the right knee and either catch the shin or the big toe, and then step the right foot forward where the right hand would be. Keep your left heel lifted. If you need to adjust it, you can. Rise up to crescent lunge. We'll hold this one. Soften the back knee as much as you need. Soften the shoulders, spread out the fingers, relax the muscles in the face. Drop your arms if you can. See if you can stay. Finding that place, endurance. Breath and intention. Just be present right here. hands to heart center, revolve to the right. Crescent chair twist. Welcome to go ahead and open the arms. Then warrior two. Coming up and around. So you can keep that right knee bent. Shoulders integrated. Bit of the belly pulled in. Steady gaze. True north alignment, really starting at the feet. Bringing your awareness up into the pelvis, shoulders, to the placement of the head. An extended side angle, you can set your forearm to your thigh or hand to the floor. And then I'm going to do some little shoulder exercises here. Bring my elbow down by my ribs, then forearm parallel to the floor, and then up and down 5 times. Just using that rotator cuff muscle. Really keep the shoulder pulled back into the socket. Last one, stay there, maybe reach up. And then hands to the mat, get to flow, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Coming forward, high plank. This time heel spin to the right, side plank. I'm still building up strength and range and mobility in my right arm after a shoulder surgery just 5 months ago. Now from here, if you can, you bring your left knee in, catch the shin of the foot. Notice I put my right knee down. Makes it possible for me today. And then you'll look down and step the left foot where the left hand would be. Crescent lunge. So high on the ball of the right foot. And reach up. We're here for about a minute. Getting pelvis neutral, floating ribs in. Arms extended if possible. Steady gaze, steady breath. In the challenge, find steadiness and ease. Find easy rather than trying hard. Make easy things hard or hard things easy. Feeling into your body here. Noticing the mind, notice the stopping points in the mind. Tell yourself in that moment you want out, can you change the story? Good. Bring your hands to heart center, revolve left. You're welcome to open the arms. I bring my arm parallel to the floor, pull my shoulder back, and open up, maybe even look up. Oh. Finding your feet. Good, and then warrior two, come up and around. Make adjustments if needed. Land, not fidget or distract yourself. Extended side angle, heel tip left, either forearm to thigh or hand to the floor. Like to try those shoulder exercises, you'll make a fist. Bring your elbow to the ribs, forearm parallel to the floor, and then lifting up and down 5 or more times. Activating those tiny little muscles in the rotator cuff. Stretch your arm up to the ceiling. Let it open up the chest, roll heart center, and then look down. And vinyasa, high plank, low plank, cobra or upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. And then bring your thumb tips to touch. And you'll step or float your feet to the outside of your pinkies. Bring your thigh bones parallel to the floor and arms in front. We'll do some little tiny squats here. Little squats up and down. Lowering and lifting the bottom. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, drop the head, shake it out. One more time. Bend the knees. Arms can stay, hands can stay at the floor or in front. 20 little squats if you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Drop the head, shake it out. Good, and then right here, just step your left foot back, and you'll walk yourself around to the left, feet to parallel, and then turn your toes, all 10 toes out diagonally, both feet out diagonally. Skandasana, so you're gonna move right to left, just right to left. Good. And the next time you get to the left, you're gonna pause. Good, and then plant the right hand, just open the left arm, and then reach underneath, see if you can lower the shoulder. Do that 5 times, up and down. 3, lowering this wherever you can. 2, 1, stay here on the left, walk both arms out in front. Sink a little deeper, and then you'll come up, walk to the other side, bend the right knee, bend the left hand, twist open, right, and thread under, thread the needle. Open, shoulder may or may not get to the ground. Mine doesn't even come close. 2, open, 3, open, under 4, one more time. 5, stay there, walk both arms forward, like puppy pose. Stay in that deep bend in that right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back to center, feet to parallel, lift up to a flat back, bow forward. Drop the crown of your head towards the ground. Lift up to a flat back, bring your hands to your hips, rise up, turn your right toes to face forward, step back up to the front of your mat. Mountain pose. Extended mountain. Eagle right arm under, right leg over. Step your right leg back to warrior 1 or crescent lunge foot. vinyasa. Pit of the belly in and up. Lower shoulders back, but elbows and forearms go forward and up. Forward, step forward, Tadasana. Extended mountain. Eagle left arm under, left leg over. Step the left leg back, either to a warrior one, flat foot, or a crescent lunge, trying to ball the foot. Elbows up, shoulders back, pelvis neutral. Lift the front rim of the pelvis to the belly button. Ujjayi, that whisper breath, base of the throat, a little constriction, the glottis. Good, and then look forward, step forward, Tadasana. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Standing leg raise, you can either lift the right knee, catch it, or catch the foot or the peace fingers of the foot and extend the leg. 5, 4, straight out in front, 3, 2, and then open it out to the side, take a Parsva. Press a little deeper into the standing leg, pull the shoulders back. If you can, you look left, you're welcome to reach left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Take both arms up to the ceiling. Straighten that right leg. See how high you can lift it without leaning back. Pull the pit of the belly in. Good, and then airplane. Swing it behind you, arms back, shoulders lift towards the ceiling. Pull the front of the pelvis to the belly button. Hands to heart center, half moon. Set your left fingertips to the floor or a block, just to the outside of the right foot, in front of and to the outside, or left foot, and then open up, half moon. If you'd like to bend the upper knee, catch the foot or ankle, you're welcome to. See where you can go. Can you put your head back, open your throat, maybe smile, and then forward fold. And then take a step back with your left foot. Drop your left knee to the ground. You can point or tuck the back toes. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Good. Take your left arm to the sky. Stay there. Or bend the left knee. Catch the foot or ankle. Squeeze in. Lengthen the tailbone down. Pull the front rim of the pelvis up. Maybe right arm to the sky. You can create a bandha. Index finger and thumb touching. Sorry, a mudra. Index finger and thumb touching. And the bandhas are down here, pulling up the pelvic floor. Pull the pit of the belly in. Good, and then gently release all of that. And you'll step forward, left foot meets right. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Extended mountain. Hands to heart center. Right hand to right hip, standing leg raise. Lift the left knee. Catch the knee or shin, or maybe peace fingers to the big toe and straighten the leg. Pull both shoulders straight back. Open to the left, you can reach right, maybe look right. Standing tall. See what you see. Present in your body. Come back to center. Take both arms to the ceiling. Stretch your left leg out in front if you can. It's fine to keep it bent too. Press through the heel, sole of both feet, and then swing it back, airplane. Straighten the arms. hands to heart center. Half moon, set your right fingertips to the ground like a little tent or on a block. Peel it open. Moving through the body mindfully. Bend the left knee, catch the foot if you can. Shavasana. Hold the ankle or the foot. Maybe kick the foot into the hand. Lean back slightly. You can even drop your head back, open your throat, open the heart space, open the hips, pelvis, find stability in the bottom leg and into the core. And then release, forward fold. Here you'll take a step back with your right foot. Set the knee down, low lunge, hands to the left thigh. Ooh. Shoulders back. You can stay there. Take your right arm up, bend the right knee, reach back and catch the foot or the ankle. You can squeeze it in. Zip up like you're wearing a pair of tight jeans through the low belly. And left arm reaches up, maybe a mudra. Maybe just spreading the fingers wide. Bringing your attention right back to your breath. All right, and let that go. Now step forward, back foot to front, halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, Tadasana. Tree pose, bring your right foot to your left leg, maybe somewhere above the knee or below the knee. If you prefer half lotus or that standing numeral 4, maybe into flying pigeon, you can do that, or stay in tree today. Forms of your choice. Turning to Tadasana, keep tree on the other leg, left foot to right leg. Honoring where you are, pick a variation of your choice. What works in your body, based on your own perceptions. Sometimes for me, I love that sensation of kind of painful, working hard. Some days it's too much. Backing out, finding just that perfect balance for you. Hands to heart center, left foot to right. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. You can always do extra push-ups if you like. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward and into triangle. You can go through warrior 2 first if you like. I'm always trying to add in little my shoulder work while I'm here. Maybe your abduction of the arm, taking the arm down towards the hip, back up to the sky. Maybe you just hold wherever you are. In the pyramid, you'll bring your left hand down and step your left foot up. Fold over your right leg. Twisting triangle. Up to left fingertips. Twist to the right. Pull the right hip back in space. Lengthen the spine. Pull the front ribs in. Where's comfortable? Jawbone back towards the neck. For 3, 2, And hands to the ground. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank, or add the extras. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left foot to left thumb, triangle, trikonasana. Go through warrior one and warrior two if you'd like. Sometimes I just like to build the pose from the ground. Looking for where you're in default or habit or out of integrity. You'd like to do those abductions of the arm, take it down, back up to 90. Down to the hip, back up. Little tiny muscles in the shoulder, getting turned on. Jawbone back towards the neck long, head in line with the spine. 3, 2, last 1. And then it's pyramid, right hand down, step the right foot forward. Maybe you lift and lengthen first and then fold over the left leg, wherever you can go. There's that resistant hamstrings again in my body. Since pandemic, my hamstrings have been way more challenged. I don't know what it is, if it's psychosomatic, emotional, just physical, kind of getting stopped in our tracks. Trying to be kind to myself. Okay, twisting triangle, rise up to the right fingers, take the left arm to the sky, pull the left hip back. Big stretch to that outer left hip, firm the back leg more, twist to work however you can through the abdominal area, and then look down and step back. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step or float your feet to your hands and sit down, lay down on your back. Bring the feet flat to the floor for a moment, wide apart, arms out wide, just windshield wipe the knees side to side. Oh, that should feel good. Bring your feet flat to the floor for bridge, arms down by your sides, and then lift your hips up. And you can tuck your shoulders underneath you. Either sometimes I like to hold on to my heels or interlace the hands. Or if you want to block under the pelvis, you can do that too. Get grounded through both feet right here. Stretch your toes out on the mat. And then you'll come down slowly. And then you can prepare for wheel, or you can stay with bridge. Wheel, you'll plant your hands by your ears. Your feet. I like to lift into bridge first, and then come on up to wheel. You can either lower down all the way and go back up, or lower part way, go back up, or just hold it. Do that again, lower, part way or all the way, and go back up, whether you're in bridge or wheel. 2 more like that. Lower, lift. And then last one. Hold it. It's okay, girly. And then come down, tuck your chin, and slowly bring your feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. A reward, or wheel, or bridge, or getting to this part of the practice. Baby, happy baby. Hug your knees into your chest. If it's better to just squeeze the knees or reach for your feet. lower the right leg down, pulse the chest up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to 90 degrees. Repeat bicycles, opposite shoulder to opposite knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe go ahead and rock front to back a few times. Come on to boat pose. I like to pull my thighs to my chest first, then reach my arms forward. Maybe even straightening the legs, tapping the feet, wrist to toes. Lots of little possibilities. Good girl, good girl. Shaking is good. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then find your way through vinyasa. I like to cross the ankles, plant the hands, step or float back, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, right into half pigeon. Bring your right leg forward, your left leg stays back. You can put a block under the right hip, a blanket, or come on your back for that reclined version, right ankle over left thigh. And then if you can, you come on down. Baby move. Come here. Marking your knee. We'll be here for a little bit. Soften tension, release any tension in that right hip. A nice big stretch to all the little muscles there, little and big. Giving your nervous system a break right here. Nothing to do. All right, when you're ready, you'll switch legs. Ooh. This one's my tighter one right now. And down wherever you can. Trying to allow gravity to help you and relax into the floor. your left leg where it is, and maybe even tuck the foot a little closer to you. Then the right leg's going to come around and go on top of the left. It's called cow face, different from double pigeon. And then I like to kind of press into my feet, wiggle around. So you're trying to get the knees to stack or line up right on top of each other to whatever degree you can. Heels approximately in one line, both sitting bones rooted and grounded down towards the ground. And then sit up nice and tall. We're going to take just a quick stretch on that left hip. So you walk your right hand right, take your left arm up and over, bend the right elbow, push the floor away from you as you reach through that left arm, opening up all the fascia, connective tissue on that left side of the body. And come on up, and then see if you can walk your hands forward. So I first go forward, and then again, I kind of push the floor away from me and try and root down through the sitting bones. And then you can release that, softening even deeper. Maybe rest a cheek on the top knee. And then you're going to come on up. And so to switch legs, you could either uncross and do it again with the other leg on bottom. So do the right leg on bottom. Or you'll walk your hands over to the side. So this is your left side. And you don't move the feet. So the feet will pivot, but their spots won't change. So you lift up and you pivot on the balls of the feet all the way around and sit back down. Then you should have the opposite knee on top. Just wiggle around. So now it's left knee on top, right knee on the bottom. Ideally heels on one line. Both sitting bones on the ground. And then walk your left hand left. Take the right arm up and over. Push the floor away as you stretch through the right hand. If this is just not working with your knees, you can sit up on something like a block, a blanket, or rolled up towel can help. Also be in just a cross-legged position if that works, or bottom leg straight, top leg can be in this position. That feels good. I love this stretch. Okay, come on up and then walk forward. And again, you'll kind of push first to get those sitting bones rooted, and then you soften or release, dropping down, resting a cheek on the top knee. Come on up. You'll lean back, unwind the legs, take them out in front, shake them out. And then keep the right leg straight, bring the left foot to the inseam of the right leg, reach forward for that right foot, drop your forehead towards your shin or your knee, and keep the head of the knee facing the ceiling. Come up and you'll switch legs. Extend the left leg out, bring the right foot in, and then come forward over the left leg. Kind of roll the right lungs towards that left thigh. And come up, take both legs out in front. If you want, you can scoop your sit bones back, reach up, and then fold forward. So you're reaching for your feet, but you may or may not reach them. That's okay. And you just tuck your chin to your chest and roll forward. I kind of play with pressing the backs of my legs down and squeezing my quadricep muscles. If that doesn't want to hold or doesn't feel good, then you can kind of relax. Just be at play with what needs to work What can relax? So the quads are engaged, the hamstrings lengthen. Maybe pull the belly in to support the lengthening of the lower back. And then come up for reverse tabletop. So hands go behind you, fingers face forward. You can have straight legs or bent knees. I prefer bent knees, feet flat. And then go ahead and lift the hips up. Allow the head to drop back if that feels safe. Slow. Squeeze the thumb tips towards each other ever so slightly. Press the four corners of the feet into the mat. And then lower slowly. We'll come down on the back. You can bring a block with you for hips on a block, or you can take legs up a wall or shoulder stand. Maybe headstand or handstand is optional here too. I'm going to just bring a block under my pelvis today and pick the legs up to the ceiling, a waterfall. Just an inversion opportunity to stretch my tight hamstrings in a very gentle way. Shoulder stand. I'm going to press your hips to the wall behind you, feet to the wall in front of you, and nose to the ceiling, so not turning the head. Shoulder stand, I want to take it to plow. Bring your feet to the floor behind you. And don't turn the head. Hands can stay on your back or on the floor or interlaced. Very gently begin to roll out of wherever you are. Take any finishing poses. I like to take a twist. Supines and straighten the left leg out. Hold the right knee in the left hand. Cross it over the body. Extending the right arm right. It's my favorite twist. You can even turn your head to the right. Releasing the neck. Switch sides. Back onto your back. You can bring your feet together, knees apart. Just pausing in Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined butterfly. Stretch your body out into Shavasana. Support you need. If you need a blanket under the knees or under the head or over your body, do that. Give yourself what you need here. I'll bring you out of it today, so really let yourself rest. Really let yourself just, every part of you rest. Today's reading for February 25th, learn to help heal yourself. I feel a heaviness in my lungs, almost a pain. The next day I find myself crying, discharging old grief and sadness. On another occasion, I feel sharp pangs in my stomach. Within days, denied rage begins to surface and the pain subsides. My head aches, pounds, throbs. Hours later, I feel the fear I've been running from. I feel the energy in my body shifting, moving, taking new shape. Over the next months, I'm led into a new cycle, a new season in my life. Some of the pains and illnesses we suffer from are indications of acute physical problems. They're signs that our body has broken down and we need medical attention. But many of the aches and pains we experience are symptoms of a deeper process, a process of healing and cleansing our heart and soul. As we go through our daily experiences, circumstances will trigger this healing. Someone says something that makes us feel angry or afraid, which triggers a feeling similar to one we repressed years ago. Or a conversation causes us to remember something that hurt us long ago, and our body begins to release the pain of that old emotion. Sometimes our aches and pains are signals that some emotion is ready to surface. We need to acknowledge the feeling, feel the energy, let it pass through us, then watch for the lesson to appear and the pain to dissipate. If we are committed to a path of spiritual growth, our bodies will soon begin to use everything that happens as a vehicle for healing. Trust yourself and listen, and you'll know what to do. You'll find healers and help that will support you as you continue to discover and trust your soul. Remember to trust the simple everyday wisdom of your body. It's a barometer for your soul. I love how the reading is always just what I need to hear. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your body if you haven't already. Bend your knees. Roll to a comfortable side. And press yourself up to a seated posture. And touch the palms of your hands together. Bring your thumbs to your heart center. And we'll close the practice, seal it with the sound of Om. Breathe in. Bring your thumbs to your forehead center. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.